We get a lot of loud
That's it.
cars.
Oh my word!
Oh my goodness.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yeah, ready when you are.
Go.
I don't see us on YouTube. Oh, there we are. All right, here we go.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
Yeah, come on, let's do it, baby.
Stop talking, Eric! Stop talking! To the veteran gamers, Juju, Jimmy, and the fellas will tell you about every single game that you're playing this week. News, reviews, and an indie pick. Stu story time and Chinny's game breakers. Here comes Duke with the soundbite saviors.
There's a line between entertaining and annoying.
No, that's a myth. Oh my glob.
I use Gadzorp.
Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
Hey, what happened? I am very happy to be here.
Hello and welcome to episode 810 of the Veteran Gamers podcast. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
810.
Yeah.
I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
And I'm Chitty.
Yay! We are not military veterans, people. We're veterans of the gaming lifestyle.
Yeah, Did you notice they did 810 then? Because 810, I don't know whether it sounds quite right somehow. Don't know.
Mm.
So I went
Well,
for,
they're both the same
went for-
number.
I know, but 810. I just thought 810 sounded better somehow.
That's the English way of
It's an
saying it.
area code in the U.S. state of Michigan. It
810.
comprises
There you
the cities
go.
of Flint, Lapeer, Port Huron, and portions of the Thumb.
Portions
Sure.
of the thumb.
Yeah, Michigan is shaped like a
Yeah.
hand, and so
Oh,
this
okay.
is called the Thumb.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
So
we'll
there
take
you
your
go.
word
Now
for it.
you know.
Now I
Yeah,
know.
that's all I know about the number 810.
810. There you go. See,
Yep.
that didn't sound right either. That's like sound like some sort of CB bandwidth or something. Or
It's
I
just
mean-
a number, dude.
Just,
810,
you need to get
810.
over this fucking number thing, Stu. It's just a
I don't
number.
know.
Nuh-uh. We need to
It's
dive
all
into
right.
it more.
I think we need to dive into the number logistics.
King Godfred of the Danes led 200 Viking ships to plunder the Frisian coast in the year 810.
Oh, there you go.
Christ.
So there you go.
Kill me now.
Yeah. Well, you say something interesting then,
Well, what do you know about 810?
Oh, no, I got nothing
or
on
anything
810.
else. Talk about something else then.
I put up a shed.
Did
All
you?
right,
your own?
shed. Michael Two Sheds Chin.
I did have a two sheds. How did you know about two sheds?
Yes,
You remember that story?
because Monty Python.
No, I don't know. No, I ordered a plastic shed. This was
Ah,
back
okay.
in my old house,
Yeah, I remember
And-
the plastic shed.
and they sent me two of these plastic sheds. This is about 5-6 years ago, and then I took it down, and it's been in the garage because I've got no place for a shed now because I've got like a massive house. I don't need one, do I, Stu? You know what I mean? I've got loads of
No,
room.
I mean, you haven't even got anywhere to put it in that tiny garden of yours.
I know,
you
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Arthur Two Sheds Jackson.
And so today I took it to my brother-in-law's and set it up there, and I've been outside all day setting up that bloody shed.
In the
Oh,
lovely
right.
sunshine, no
In
doubt.
the-
Does that mean that you're over your COVID then? If you've been outside doing work?
I guess so. I didn't have COVID.
Of course you
Oh,
did.
that's what you say. Did you take a
Yeah,
test?
yeah.
Yes,
Okay, good. I'm glad you took a
I
test.
took a
and it
test.
turned out negative.
I took a test. It
All
turned
right.
out negative. I
Good.
stayed away from pretty much everyone all week, and then
Good.
yesterday there was a party, and I went to that.
Good.
Yeah, gave it everybody.
And I licked everybody's food.
Yeah, you did. Spat in
I'm
all
glad
the
you're feeling
drinks.
better.
Yeah, I've still got a little bit of a lingering throat. but
Nobody
it's-
wants to hear it. Just be better. Be best.
Wants to hear it.
It's true. No one in this house wants to hear it.
No, they don't.
No one cares.
You can stick your beef up your ass.
Yeah.
By beef, I mean illness.
Yeah, we should say, by the way, Connor has been doing our social media. Do you know about this?
And
Oh,
he's
is
been
he?
doing a great
No, we
job.
don't
Good
know
job,
anything.
Connor.
I
Thank
know
you.
nothing
I have no
about
idea
this.
if he's been doing a good
No,
job.
I
or
didn't
not.
even know he'd been doing it.
Yeah, so he took it on himself. He said he wanted
Yeah.
to do it.
Nice.
So he's been. I said just no swastikas is what I said. That's
Well,
what's he been
hang on
doing?
a
What's he
second.
been
If we're trying to celebrate the traditional Indian four
Yeah.
winds, you know, that's fine to use a swastika for that. But it seems unlikely that he would want to. So.
yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't think he did.
Yeah.
the whole profile is just swastikas, by the way. He's just hijacked it all. So he's been taking care of that. So I'd like to thank him for doing that because we haven't thanked him publicly on the show.
Well, I wouldn't because I didn't know he was doing it at this point in time until you just said about 5 seconds.
I think
There, now
I
we
think about
thanked him. Can we move on?
4 months ago I said to you, Stu, do you
It was
mind
mentioned,
if Connor
was
does it?
mentioned.
And now it
and
happened.
I said no.
You said no.
I said no, it's fine.
So when you say socials, does that include Gadzorp?
I use Gadzorp.
No, he doesn't touch Gadzorp. When we say
Why
socials,
not? When are
we
we going
really
to get
mean.
connected to the young people?
I think he's just doing our Twitter, to be honest. We're very grateful. I don't like Twitter.
What
I
about
never want it.
Instagram? What about
He-
TikTok?
No, he's not doing TikTok. He's
What
not
about
doing
Blue
it.
Sky? What about
He's not
Mastodon?
doing that. No, he's not doing that. No.
What about Grok?
He could do Blue Sky because it's the same as Twitter, but he's not doing that. But I don't know.
What about?
He's volunteering.
Facebook?
I can't tell him to do all these things. It's up to him.
Sure, you can. You can volunteer, but if you want this, you want this line on your resume, you got to do some work, baby.
Yeah.
As Britney Spears once said, "You better work, girlfriend."
Yeah, and we've also got people in the chat. Susan was asking if I'm better. Yes, I'm better. Mr. Nightlaw says hello,
Yay.
hello. Maybe he's a policeman. Antonio's in the chat. I was thinking about Antonio. I wonder how his
Yay.
little baby's going.
Yeah,
Alfonso.
he's got a little
He's
baby,
married.
and
He's married.
he's
by the way,
married.
congrats.
Is he? I didn't know he was married.
You are married. Yes.
No, I didn't, and I'll be honest. I wondered where my invite was.
I'm
you know what I
offended.
mean?
He didn't invite
I am.
anybody.
I
I
want
know.
a party.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, God, we have been with him since
Yeah.
he was 11 years
Yeah.
old, or
Yeah.
whatever it was, 12, and he didn't even invite us to the wedding. I'll
But
be
don't
honest,
come with
I
me
was
for any babysitting.
offended.
I don't want to do any babysitting duties. I've got my hands full at the moment.
Well, that's why he didn't invite you.
Give the baby to Stu. Give the baby to Stu.
Yeah, give it-
Really?
I'm good with babies.
Yeah. Oh, well, congratulations, Antonio. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big news.
Hooray.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Our little boy's all grown up.
Yeah, he is. He's got a little boy of his own.
Little boy of his own.
Yeah, he is. He's all fully grown
Cats
up
in the
now,
cradle with
baby,
the silver spoon.
married.
We're going to get another copyright strike.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I know, yeah.
Um,
close
We
to
watched a
you.
documentary film called Break the Game. This is related to
Oh.
video games. Yeah, there's this Twitch streamer named Narcissa Wright, I think her name is, and
Yeah.
she set the record for speedrunning Zelda Ocarina of Time, I think, and some other one, Wind Waker maybe. And
Is this
then
about
she came out
Tetris?
as no.
no, sorry. Okay, carry on. I thought it was about Tetris.
Anyway, so she came out as a trans woman, and her follower count just plummeted. Everybody showed a lot of hatred and
Oh, dear.
toxic response to that. So she's like, well, I'm going to set, and this is around the time when Breath of the Wild's coming out. So
Right.
she's like, all right, well, let me see if I can set a record for speedrunning Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
And so it follows her attempts to, her process in learning speedrunning tricks and struggling with mental health, but also getting to know this other person named D-Girl and, reconnecting with her family. It's a really sweet story. So it's like an hour long. And, it's really good. I recommend it. Break the Game. Big thumbs up.
What's that on?
But it's, we watched it on the PBS, so I don't know where it would be over
The
there.
What
fuck?
the hell is PBS? What is that?
Public broadcasting system. The Trump administration wants to destroy it because it's not profit driven. So
He's
it's
just
trying to
distracted
report the truth.
you.
Yeah, well, he always does. Anyway, the point is,
Break the game.
Yeah,
Break.
break the game. It's very good, and it's a little weird because like
The game.
she's streaming everything. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she streams taking a nap and stuff like that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Playing the game and not playing the game. And so the Duchess and I were like trying to parse this process of like, being online all the time. And it's very much the Truman Show, of course.
Yeah.
And it's not the healthiest thing in the world to be
Do you know what?
constantly in front of an
No.
audience.
I want to pass this process of why are people fucking watching someone asleep? What
it's
is
a good
wrong?
question.
What is wrong with people? How is that content or entertaining in any way, shape, or form? It's
I
just
think people find it comforting. People find it like there's this person here, and I'm just, liking to spend some time with them, even if they're asleep.
No, it's ridiculous. It's
No,
I'm
no,
not saying it's not
Stu,
ridiculous.
It's people connect with people the same way that you would like a character in a show or a reality TV show, or and the difference.
Because all of us watch something that's ridiculous.
The difference is though, Stu, is that TV is overproduced, often fake, often forced. Even the reality shows. So I think people enjoy genuine content where it's just like somebody just doing it on their own.
There's nothing more genuine than just watch me sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch you sleep. I don't get it. I'm sorry.
But the
It's
thing
not
is
for
that,
you.
like,
It's not for you.
it's not for you. And there's people who would look at people watching us and go, "Why would you watch these three idiots?"
You know,
it's not entertaining.
There's people like that go, "Oh, I like video games. What do you talk about?" And then you start talking about these fucking like story games, and you're like, "That's not. I'm talking about Call of Duty. You fucking weirdo."
Yeah, really.
You know, it's not for you.
Cares about. But
all those games are entertainment. It's not watching someone sleep.
I don't know. Somebody.
Well, okay, but you have to admit, Stu, that for a lot of gamers, watching someone play pools would be ridiculous.
Pools? What's pools?
What's pools?
That game you played where you wander around the swimming pools.
Swimming pools? Well, I didn't stream that.
No,
but
somebody
other people
did.
do. And we use their video footage. So we're grateful that they had it. All I'm saying is we all watch something that's ridiculous to other people.
Yeah.
And I think it's ridiculous. Here's my point, though. I think it's ridiculous that people watch her while she's sleeping. But here's the thing. I think that she talks about how she needs to have people watching, you know, and so she broke the record, spoilers, for Breath of the Wild, speedrunning it, but she only had like 100, 200 people watching when she did. And so she was really down in the dumps because she, you know, even though she broke the world record, she still felt like follower count was the #1 priority. You know what I mean? And I just think that's just not a healthy way to live.
No.
Now
No,
that's
it
easy for me
isn't.
to say, but
It's
I
not
think
healthy at all.
it's problematic. You know what I mean? So you know, it explores that and it kind of gets into what are your priorities.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's no, people are so obsessed with this though, aren't they? Because they think they can make so much money doing it and all this and that and the other, and it's unhealthy. People don't live normal lives because they're so busy chasing this dream that most likely isn't gonna happen.
That's true. But if you are listening to us, can you please follow us on all social media?
Patreon, like and subscribe.
Because we don't do this for our ego at all.
No, we do not.
Give us some money!
So.
Yeah, that's probably sounds a bit hypocritical.
If
But
you-
anyway,
Stu,
you know what I
out of
mean?
all three of us, you love looking at the numbers of the podcast. You're like, oh, we got on it. So, you know.
No, but
The difference is we're not gonna. The difference
get
is we're not gonna change what we do in order to get it.
no.
Yeah, but
And I'm not gonna
get
get
it up.
depressed
I was
about it.
going to
Go,
talk
"Oh my
about.
God."
Yeah, but no, we're going to do a special Patreon episode where we just send each other to sleep.
Well, we do that anyway.
Yeah,
normal
instead of
Yeah,
sending the
really.
listeners to sleep,
send each other to sleep.
send each other to sleep.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We could just sort of count sheep live on her until we fall asleep. What
The
about that?
interesting thing about that is
People are chatting in the chat, and I'm not used to it. Hello.
What up, people in the
Oh,
chat?
yeah, what's
Thank
going
you.
on? See?
Sumu's
Look at
in.
the numbers. We've got 9
Yeah,
listeners.
invite your friends.
Sumu's using Twitch. I'm considering stopping streaming on Twitch because no one watches on
I
Twitch, but
know,
Sumu's
I
watching
know.
it, so thank you, Sumu.
Yeah.
I
He
look
says
every week and there's like 1.
he says your goatee is going strong.
I
Stu.
know, yeah. I'm just ignoring him these days. I don't even take him on. It's
Um,
fine. Think what you like. I really don't care. But I do.
but you don't have hair here, though. Look, you have to
where?
admit that.
Where?
Right. You've
Like-
shaved it on your cheeks.
I'm
or
not,
is
I'm
that
not even
not
looking
shaving?
on Zoom. Hold on, wait a minute.
Cheeks.
Look-
You know where your cheeks are?
Here,
No, I
like,
do shave. I shave my cheeks because otherwise.
Why
it
do you
just
shave
gets
your
out
cheeks?
You shave your
I don't
cheeks?
know. Yeah.
You shave
every
your-
day. You just shave
like a
one
line,
little
I'm-
patch.
I like the line.
you shave your cheeks.
Hey, more power to
Where's
you.
Where's
do.
Stu? He's shaving his cheeks.
There is a little bit there. Look, I'm pulling on it. There,
No,
look.
I-
All right.
Okay, oh, not
That's,
those cheeks.
That's why it looks like you've got a goatee then, Stu, because you shave your cheeks.
Shaping
Stop
it,
shaving your
shape-
cheeks, you madman.
I'm shaping it, man. I shape it. I don't
Oh,
want
don't
to
shape it.
hairy
Welcome to
cheeks.
Shave Talk,
Yeah.
the
I don't want
podcast
hairy
where we
cheeks.
talk about
Oh,
shaving.
we've got another
Nobody-
listener on Twitch. What's going on?
Nobody wants
Oh,
hairy cheeks.
sweet.
Ass or
Chill,
otherwise.
chill robots is listening.
I don't know. You need to prove it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Welcome to Butt Cheek Talk.
whatever.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
welcome to Butt
Yeah.
Cheeks, Stroke.
So we got a
hairy
new name in the
face.
chat. C Hutch94. He says, "Good evening, guys."
What up, C Hutch?
Yeah, what up, C?
C Hutch. I haven't seen that.
We're gonna talk
name.
about video games soon, but
at
not
some
yet.
point. At some point. I don't
Right now,
know.
we're talking about cheeks.
Me and Stu are too
Cheeks.
fucking warm to talk about anything. I don't know what's going on.
I am sweating. I
Oh
don't
my
actually
God.
look too bad on the thing, but on my eyes, I've got sweaty eyes.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when your eyes are sweating, don't you?
Yeah. And Duke's in his like, have you got aircon, Duke? Have you got aircon?
No, I'm just, the basement is
it's the
built into the
basement.
side of the hill, so it's like nice and cool.
The basements are always
I don't even
cool.
have the windows open because it's cooler in here.
I'm considering,
but I don't need
I might move my office to, because I've got a basement, and that's apparently very, very cool in the summer. I might,
Go for it, dude.
In the summer, I might move down
Do it
there.
now.
Move down there, and then in the winter, I might move back up here.
Move back up.
Yeah.
Get a laptop and a standing desk.
Okay, well, that's a show. Sealy said, last week I mentioned that I spent 300 quid on Rock Band 4 songs for the PS5. Today I discovered Clone Hero, a free-to-play rhythm game with songs that can be added for free.
Yeah, he should have spoken to Antonio about 2 years ago because he's been using that forever, hasn't he? Clone Hero.
I you know, have you seen? I know we're going off to. I am going to talk about video games, but look, this is about video games. You know that trombone, that trombone game. It's like Guitar Hero, but you're using a trombone. Have you seen this? And it's like a comedy game, but you are like you're doing this with like the VR remotes. You're going like that.
Nice.
And people have been like using all different types of music and stuff. But somebody uploaded a video where they did it to Liz Truss resigning, and you have to play the trombone to Liz Truss resigning and Downing Street, and it was hilarious.
That's excellent.
I'll see if I can find the video because it's very, very funny. But yeah, when do we start? Stu, you're the host. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just listening to you.
He's letting us spin our wheels.
But you jabber on.
Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
All right, here comes the jingle for what you've been playing. Also, I'm eating dried apple snacks. I got a number. How you like them apples?
By the way, I've lost 1.5 stone now.
Oh, well.
How do you feel? Are you healthy? Is your doctor liking the progress?
I'm very healthy. I am running around like a whippet.
Are you right? Have you got the stream up, Stu? Can you see the stream?
Yes. Why?
Right. All right. I'm gonna put this Liz Truss video up for a little bit, but I don't want to put it up too long because just in case we get done in. But
like we always do.
Yeah, but you'll see. Basically, it's Trombone Champ is the name of the game. And it's like a trombone game, and you play along with music and music videos. But somebody uploaded Liz Truss resigning, and he just plays along to the sound of her voice, and you have to like match the pitch of her voice to her resigning.
Yes.
It's good. It's good British humour, Stu. That's good British humour. You know what I mean? That's good stuff. I like that. Ha 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 ha. Right then, who's going first?
Right.
Oh, right.
So the games we've been playing.
It's coming out. Yeah, but we can do that. We're not going to sit here in silence, are we? You can do.
Perfecto 10x max.
Yeah. All right. Can you see it, Stu?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, there you are. Perfect.
It's very cute.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Liz Truss. Where is she now?
She was doing campaigning. She was on knocking on doors.
Get me out of here.
No, she was knocking on doors.
Do you know what they do in this country, Duke, when someone's prime minister and then they resign, right? So she was
go speak for a lot of money.
No, she was in power for less than a month. Less than a month, right?
Yes, I know.
And obviously effectively got sacked. I mean, she resigned, but it was just a mess, right?
Oh, she announced her memoirs about her time as prime minister.
But she gets
published in April 2024.
3 pages long.
She gets a lifetime pension. You get this special payment when you've been an ex-prime minister.
Sure.
That pretty much sees you right for the rest of your life. And she only did the job
I would hope so.
for
What
a
else
month.
is she going to do?
Month, tell you.
She also hosted the Great British Growth Rally.
Right. Anyway, video games. Yeah, I'm taking control now.
Not enough gaming podcasts to talk about Liz Truss.
I know, exactly. So, Duke, come on. What have you been up to?
I've been playing Rocket League with Antonio. Yeah, baby, Rocket League with Antonio.
How does he get time to play that game?
Because I show up at like midnight his time, and he's like, all right, I can play, but I got to be very quiet. He makes time for what's important. That's what he does. Anyway, there's not much to say. Oh, no, there is something to say about it. I got back to Diamond after a long time of not being Diamond. And then I won 9 out of 10 games in order to get the diamond rewards.
Wow.
And then I dropped back to platinum. So I need to get one more win at the diamond level in order to get the diamond rewards for the season.
But you've got to get
you know what?
First,
if I get it, fine. If I don't get it, also fine. What was the reward last season? I don't even know. I don't even care. Like, it's never something I care about. Watch this season. It will be something I actually end up wanting. But you know what?
It's
rank is a
really
pretty decoration.
The only reason you'll want it is because you didn't get it.
Well, you know, I like getting it when I get it. And if I don't get it, I'm trying to let go of the desire. Because all suffering is the difference between your desire and your reality. So what fucking ever. The other game that I've been playing a lot is Once Human with Jacinta.
Oh.
Yeah, because she sent me an email saying, hey, Duke, I've been playing this Once Human, and it's really fun. And I was like, oh, shit. So I sent her an email. I was like, what's your username? What server are you on? And I found her, and we joined the same hive, and I showed up, and she had, you know, very basic house without any walls, just the, you know, crafting bench and stuff. She's so basic. I was like, what are you doing? And I was like, let me, if you want, I can teach you how to do this. I can teach you how to do that.
You didn't do the right thing. You got to troll her and then just, you know, like, keep killing her. Oh, my God.
Next time I showed up, she had this... Next time I showed up, she had this beautiful house, like a terraced garden.
There you go.
She had these boxes with plants and all this stuff. I was like, damn, go ahead, Jacinta.
She's been busy.
So it's been a lot of fun to play with
her. How does she find time? She's got a little... What's going on? How do all these people with kids find time to do this?
They know what they're doing.
Here, I'll tell you a little phrase, Ginny.
Fuck off, kid. That's the phrase.
You fit the child into your life, not your life around the child. There you go, Ginny. That's what you do.
Whatever.
That's what people
Shut
do.
Up. That sounds like I neglect my child to do what I want.
They fit the child into your life. You're doing it the other way around, man.
My life involves cleaning a lot of fucking kitchen floors. That's what I have to do all the time.
You see. Honestly.
So it's been great playing with Jacinta on Once Human. It has to be in the morning because they're 14 hours ahead over there.
So selfish.
I have all these different time zones. I got to figure out. Okay, Antonio's available at this window. Jacinta's available at that window.
Isn't it hard being a global superstar?
You know? It is hard. It's hard.
But Duke just fits it in, don't you, Duke?
Yeah.
That's right, especially in the summertime because it's like, let's
how's
do it.
How's the pup? How's the little pup?
The pup is good. He's under my desk right now, asleep. He was freaked out by the lawnmower, and he broke his cone. This was crazy. I was taking him down the stairs earlier this week, and then he does this thing because he doesn't want to go slowly down the stairs. He wants to race down the stairs. But because his scrotum is still healing, we got to make sure he's not.
I wasn't ready for that. Sorry, I wasn't ready for.
I know it's okay. A lot of people aren't ready.
I wasn't ready for the word scrotum. No. Okay.
Yeah.
So one day we were going down the stairs, and he's like flailing around, and I lost grip, and he flung himself into the wall. Sick. And I heard this crack, and I was like, what the fuck? And some parts of his cone went flying out.
Nice.
And I was like, well, fuck, because now he could get to the area and like mess with it. So I had to go to the vet and get a new cone.
New cone.
So we got the new cone.
New cone,
but I had the
please.
whole way there, I had to hold on to the old cone because there were jagged pieces that could have like cut him.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Never a dull moment, man. And we went out to dinner recently and decided not to put him in the little crate for the first time to see if he would be all right. And we moved the garbage can into the back room in order to keep him from getting into the garbage. He was mostly good. One thing he did get into, I don't know if y'all have seen, Tootsie Roll makes these like fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls.
We had
a couple of those on the counter, and he went and got into those. And he didn't really eat it, but he did chew on it a little bit, and then it got stuck in his paw. So I had to spend like 20 minutes pulling orange flavored Tootsie Roll out of the dog's fur. It was like, this is not what I want to do on a Saturday night, man. What the fuck? Come on.
Yeah, what the fuck? By the way, dude, do you know why a dog licks its balls?
I have a feeling you will tell me.
Because he can.
That's the joke.
That's a joke. Because he can.
Right.
Oh, I get it. I get jokes.
I'm just gonna let you enjoy your own joke there, Stu. That was awful.
He enjoys his jokes far more than anyone else ever does.
Awful.
Anyway,
Yes.
what's that going to
Anyway,
do with Once Human? Anyway.
The point is, Once
I
Human is
asked.
a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and while I am babysitting the dog, because we still can't
Yeah,
really let it
yeah.
run around, Tuesday is when the cone comes off, so we're hoping at that point we can be like, okay, he can wander around the house,
He
and we
can
don't
lick
need to
his
keep an eye on him
scrotum
all
to
the
his
time.
heart's
Yeah.
content.
And yeah, in the meantime, Once Human, it's one of these games. I just love the gameplay loop. I never mind starting over, going through, getting all the deviants, building up my armory, getting the better weapons, fighting the monsters. It's such a good game.
Yeah.
And now I have Jacinta playing with me, and it's a lot of fun.
Excellent.
We're not doing voice because she doesn't have a mic for her system, but we did do a FaceTime voice only the first time we played, which was fun.
Yeah.
But we're in the hive. We can chat. It's cool.
Look at
No
you
biggie.
playing with somebody in
Yeah.
real life. You never do
I know,
that.
right? 2 people in real life.
I
What's
know.
up with
IRL.
that?
Her name is Jacinta.
I'm a potato.
So,
Very
shout
good.
out to them. Shout out to those games because they're awesome.
Yeah.
And so I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 6, even though Beavis and Butthead make it all cartoony. And I saw this dude today. He was in this like gray and neon green bug suit. I'm just like, this is ridiculous, man. This is becoming Fortnite now.
Yep.
Just come on.
Yep.
Come on, people.
Awful.
So whatever. The game is still a lot of fun. And Black Ops 6. Shoot 'em up. And I've been getting into the winner's circle. Granted, 6 people on the team. You got a 50-50 chance most times to get in the winner's circle, but still.
That's
Feels
good,
good.
though. It's all good.
Yeah. That's
Um,
right.
I've been playing more of the altars this week.
The
Oh.
altars. This is the marrying game where you go from one wedding to another and you just hang out
You
at the
do.
altars
That's
where
right.
people are getting
At
married.
the
Yeah.
altars.
You keep getting jolted.
I've got a question
Guilty.
for Chinny, actually, because obviously he's played a
Ooh,
lot
question
more
for
of this
Chinny.
than I have.
Loads
so
of it.
quick
Loads of it.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So, when you set an altar to Man a Machine in the Wasteland or whatever,
Yeah.
does he at some point come back on his own, or do you have to tell him? Because when I tried to tell him to go back when it was starting to get like near the you've got to get back, you couldn't interact with him. He was just busy doing his thing.
Well, you can.
Fuck off! I'm running the kitchen.
First of all,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
he will come back.
Yeah, he just comes back on
He
his own.
comes
I don't
back.
need
So
to
so
worry
they
that he's
they've
gonna
got
get
allocated
radiation
shift
poisoning.
times. So usually, like a
right,
normal
okay.
shift time is about 9 hours.
Right.
If you add on the crunch time, it's 12 hours. If they're pissed off
Right.
at you or sad, it's 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
So it's if they're angry at you for some reason or they're just depressed, then they won't work as much. But yeah, they will they will come back.
They will just come
Yeah,
back. That's
but
fine,
it's all
'cause
about
next time-
what you assign them in the assignments tab.
Yeah, no problems. Next time I'll just leave him.
You
to
just
it.
leave him. Just leave him.
I'll
He's
just
fine.
leave him to
He's
it.
fine.
Let him work away.
Yeah.
I have only got one altar at the moment. I'm not anywhere near as far as you.
No, you ain't. You
but-
ain't. You wouldn't. There is no chance you'd be as far as
No,
me.
there isn't. There isn't. But I kind of liked how it comes about. Your first altar. I
So
really
this is
like
so
that.
for people. Yeah, for a reminder, this is the game where it's a third-person game. You build a base. You create altars, which is clones that have made a different decision in your life, and you have to basically
Yeah, it's very
escape
clever.
this planet. And the sun is constantly coming round this planet and burning everything, so the planet's fucked. And you got to keep moving away from the sun. Yeah. So like every now and again you got to move, and then you've created your first altar, which I think is the technician. I think is the first altar.
Yeah, technician he is.
Yeah, because it's a surprisingly linear game.
What's
quite
kind
a
of
linear
cool, what
game.
I really liked
Yeah.
was, even though it's obviously the same voice actor, he felt completely different to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think he does a good job. The voice actor does a good job, even though it's the same voice.
Same
he does a
chap.
good job of making it sound like a different person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's not the same fact because he can't do how many different voices can he do? You know,
He
what I
does
mean?
he does a
But
few. He does a few.
Hello, I'm
it's subtly
Jackson.
different,
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I
I'm
cre-
the medic.
I created a character, and I was like, yeah, he's running out of voices here. Like he's struggling.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be the chef.
Yeah. So yeah, no, the actor's done a good job. He's done a really good job. It's all one guy.
Can I ask? Did you read all the backstory stuff, or did you just like? Eh?
Some of it, some of it, because because the way you create an altar is you go into the quantum computer and you can see
Yeah.
it's like a DNA strand, isn't it, of his life?
Yeah.
And you can see all these choices that split into different, options, and it's your choice tree branch sort of thing. And I read some of them, because it's
quite interesting. They are really well done.
It's presented in an interesting way. It's only short bits of text, and it's relative to the story. So I was interested in reading some of it. I didn't read all of it, but yeah, it's.
I mean, and it's going along the sort of theory of, every possibility that could play out plays out kind of.
Well, I mean, it's silly, isn't it? Because you can't think about it too much, because every decision you make could lead to a different version of you.
That's
right.
It's called sensitive dependence on initial conditions, man. The sliding doors. We saw that movie.
So some people.
If she hadn't gotten on the subway, she never would have found a
She would have got a haircut.
Buy jade eggs to put up our hoo-ha.
Yeah, she's fucking nuts. Yeah, but she didn't get on the train, and now she has a short haircut. Was that so we could recognise which one is which? No, it's because
no
she's
one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
It's mainly sort of big choices. Like, I think one of the choices is your father is quite abusive to your mother in the past, and you stand up to your father or you don't stand up to your father, and one leads you to be who you are, and the other one, when you stand up to him, leads you to be a minor. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's a bit weird, but it's cool, and it works really well.
I thought the engineer did too.
Yeah.
But whatever.
What?
I think the engineer stood up to your dad as well.
Oh, whatever. It's whatever. It's one of those.
But he leads you to more of a, if you're good with your hands, you're good with your hands, so to speak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
it's cool. But talking of movies, though, I think Run Lola Run is a better example of alternate timelines or decisions.
Well, I also think the movie Moon is very similar to this. Because Moon is about clowns and whatnot.
Yep.
But it's very cool. I love it.
What I will say though, Stu, is that there's some. You mentioned the sheep, because you clown a sheep first, right?
Dolly called Molly.
That sheep plays a very, very important role in this story.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Would you believe it? Yeah, but
when you get so lonely, you're just like, come here, sheep.
I won't reveal it because it's very difficult. It's very difficult to talk about the alters without spoiling it. But honestly, I was like, this is so interesting. What's happening?
I'm interested even now, and I like the fact I feel quite comfy at the moment because it's like the sun is very far away.
Yeah, well, that soon changes. That soon changes.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I'll talk about it a bit. I'm on day 67 or something like that. I'm ridiculously far. I'm actually very, very close to the end of it. Actually.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I'm on day. What am I on? Probably about day 8 or 9, maybe 10.
All right.
Yes, so there's a lot to unpack really, but I suppose there's it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it. But there's some great moments coming up for you, Stu. But what I will say is the game is slow.
Is what?
Slow.
Oh, slow. Yeah.
Like it rewards the effort you put in. Like there's a lot to do, and it's sluggish. And when you get to that first area, you're in that first area, Act 1.
I am.
Right, and you explore it, and you're like, oh god, and you feel like you've been there forever. And
it's
then,
not huge either. It's not a massive, area,
but
is it?
yeah, and yeah, I think the game has pacing issues, and when the game goes to Act 1, you can see where people might drop off the game. Do you know what I mean? And stop playing it. Because the busy
find an alternate route.
But it's like the busy work starts, the micromanagement starts, and you spend a lot of time in the menus. When you get to Act 2, the map's even bigger, and it feels like you're there for ages. It feels like you're there for like honestly, by the time I left Act 2, the area, I was like, oh my god, I set these pylons up ages ago. I feel like I've been there forever. It's cool to see the progression. And I love the research tree in this game. It's loads of stuff where you're like, you know what, this was such a pain in the arse, and now I've researched it. It's so easy, and there's so many quality of life improvements you can do by researching loads of things. So my scientist never stops researching. He's just constantly researching all the time.
Get back to work. I'm hungry. No, shut up.
there's a few things that sort of bug me about the game. Overall, I think this is like one of my favorite games of the year so far. I absolutely love this game, right?
Yeah,
But
it is cool.
there's a few things that like we're all fighting for survival. Do you know what I mean? Like we're on here and we're gonna die if we don't crack on. Personally, if it was me, if I had alternate versions of me, I think most of us would be like, fuck everything else. I want to live. Let's fucking go, right? But some of these guys are like, oh, I've been working too long and I don't feel like it. Or you build one of them's like, shall we build a social room so we can watch films and hang out? I'm like, fuck that, right? The fucking sun is going to kill us.
You want them happy or not?
That's what I wish there was just an option of dialogues like, are you fucking nuts? Like,
to be fair, Chinny, a lot of people see the climate catastrophe on the planet Earth in 2025 and they go, I want to have a social room so I can sit around and watch films.
Yeah, exactly.
And if that means I'm contributing a lot to the climate crisis, so what? Fucking what?
Yeah, but like, yeah,
we're not known for really sacrificing today in order to save lives tomorrow.
That's generational. That's for Rosa's generation to worry about, not mine.
Yeah,
right.
Well, do you not think to an extent though it's a case of like, I'll just do whatever I want to do. You can't tell me what to do.
Humans generally do want to do whatever they want to do.
But anyway,
I think it's a problem with our species not willing to sacrifice a little bit in order to survive.
Well, when the sun in 3 days is going to burn your fucking arsehole inside out, right? I suggest that we don't pay fucking...
You know what? There will be people at that time going, it's probably not that bad. We'll be fine. And don't look up.
I'm just going to buy some Factor 50. I'll be fine.
Yeah, one of the alters is like, can we play some beer pong? I'm like, fuck beer pong, right? Let's fucking get out of here. Anyway, yeah, you can play beer pong. It's like a first-person mini game. You can actually do that in the game, which is quite funny. Yeah, look, and one of them, because you can watch movies in the game, right? And it boosts the morale of like the group if you do it. And
are there good movies?
You know what? They're pretty good. And I was wondering, why are these films so good? Because one of them, I think it's a comedy duo. I don't know who they are, but they obviously have done this for a while or whatever. And it's really well produced. It's live action. It's real. And the movie, this movie was about like they're on a spaceship and there's like 5 of them, and they know that one of them is an alien, right? And it's really funny because it's obvious which one it is because he's got like a bulbous eyes and he's got like a throat thing and he's like talking with a proper weird voice and he's like, who is it? And this alien guy is like, well, I think it's him, it's got to be him. And they're like, yeah, I think it's him. And it's actually genuinely funny. And then it turned out it wasn't him. And at the end of the movie, he was like, well, I think everybody's just really nice for ignoring my throat problem and my skin condition. And I was like, that is so good. And yeah, but the problem is there's loads of other movies that you've got in the game to watch. I haven't got fucking time to watch them. I haven't.
Because you're about to get burned alive.
Yeah, because they take up 2 hours of your day, right? And I'm like, I haven't got fucking time to do this.
Oh yeah, so there's an impact of doing it.
Yeah, but if you've got a few people that have like depressed and stuff, it is a really good thing to do because it is. We talked about it on last week's show. They killed me because they were angry. So if you watch a movie with them for some reason, they won't kill you, which is not. Yeah.
I like that.
No, look, watch him. Here comes Snatch.
I want.
Okay, let's not kill him.
I want Duke to read this word.
Okay.
Because they said it in the game, and they said it very strangely.
Okay. Are you going to send it over WhatsApp or
I'm going to send it over
Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You saying that word?
Okay. Relatives.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I was just checking that Americans say it the same as us.
How did they say it in the game?
Because they said, I wrote it phonetically.
Relatives or something.
Retrelatives.
What?
Retrelatives?
Yeah. They goes, well, we're retrelatives. I went, what?
Huh.
And I was, but I have no idea.
Do you think you just missaid it and then
I don't know.
you just kept it in?
Yeah, I have no idea, but it was weird.
Is it possible that they've coined a term?
It's possible. What I'm looking
into
is, yes, here we go. I'm looking into the fact that this game was made in Warsaw. So, where's Warsaw? It's Poland, isn't it?
Poland,
yes.
Yeah.
Polish Mobile 652 329 731 562-381.
Excuse me, this isn't a word. This is an actual word.
Yeah. The guy. Oh yeah, he's English. The guy. He's from Hove.
British plumbers take too many tea break.
He's from Hove. His name's Alexander Elliot Jordan. So I don't know.
He'd be like, no, this ain't right, mate.
So the other thing we should talk about the altars, I absolutely love it. And the next thing I'm going to talk about the altars, I don't want to talk about it too much because we don't know the full story. But the altars got in a bit of trouble.
Oh, really?
Well, the developers got in a bit of trouble because, and Duke, you're going to hate this. They got caught using some AI-generated imagery in their game.
Oh, snap.
So, from what I've researched is, and I don't quote me on all this because some of it's like hearsay and the sources aren't reliable. There's one of the text panels on one of the machineries in the base was generated by text. And one of the pictures in the game was generated by text, and also and I don't know this. I'm sort of guessing this is something that I thought when I played the game, but I've heard other people say this. You know, when you're talking on the computer, Stu, and you're talking to Earth.
Yeah.
The images of the people. You know,
like very fuzzy.
Not the fuzzy, but you get a small image of them, right?
Yeah. Well,
I think the person that you talked to first is Lucas. He's like a young, nerdy kind of guy. Those images have been questioned if they're AI generated as well. So, what apparently is quite common, and I believe this because we do similar things with what I do at work, is when they're making a game, right? Rather than pay someone to do all temporary voiceovers, they will have temporary AI voiceovers. That's what we do at work. We have temporary AI voiceovers so we can edit and make the animation or whatever we do to a temporary, like an AI voiceover, and then we pay a real voiceover artist to go over the top of it. And in game development, a lot of people make placeholder. You know, I need an image here. I need a texture here. I need a texture where it's like, you know, it's a spaceship and you know, some vents and stuff, and just put it. And what may have happened, I'm not speaking for them, I don't know. But what may have happened is they've missed a few things. What they didn't replace them. You know what I mean? Or they could have paid one artist to do it, and that artist used AI, and then they didn't know, and they didn't replace it, and all that kind of stuff. So you can't put all the blame on it. And it's not a big deal because they fixed it, but it's a bit of a sell point on a fantastic game.
From what I've read, I think that's more or less what they said.
Yeah, they actually issued a statement 13 days ago where they said,
still.
Yeah, it was designed as a placeholder. It never intended to be part of the final.
Yes,
and I think internal oversight.
I think that's fine, but it's a slippery slope, isn't it? I suppose these are the things that, and it's good that people have called the game out and the developers out on it because you have to keep doing it. But as soon as we allow it, but the debate that I have, Duke, all right, is I remember back in the day when we started podcasting, there was another podcast which I won't mention that we never knew or talked about, or they didn't know us or anything. But they were like, did a massive protest about, I think it was Battlefield selling in-game weapons, because they wasn't included in the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, and they tried to boycott it, and it's like, are you just trying to mop the ocean here? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Like,
well, I mean, there's something to be said for, you know, it sounds like it was an early attempt to fight against the wave of microtransaction ubiquity. You know what I mean? Like, we deserve to not be at a disadvantage, even though it's probably just aesthetics.
Yeah.
If we don't give them extra money when we buy the game.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that makes any sense now. I don't know if it made sense then. And, you know, we know that AI is coming and it's going to be standard issue. It's, you know, it's a matter of time, it seems. But I also think that, you know, it's good for people to stick up for human coders, human graphic artists, human writers, so that they don't get dumped instantly the way that Duolingo would like to dump them, the way that game developer, you know, publishers would like to dump them. Games cost more when you include humans.
Yeah.
It is.
I know we didn't talk about this last week, but Microsoft sacked a lot of people over the last week. And some people have rumoured that, like, Maybe it's because of AI. Maybe some of these jobs can be replaced with AI. I don't know. It's very speculative.
Well, no, they've sacked the developers of the new Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark, they've cancelled certain things, but they've proper trimmed down some teams as well. They've like really slimmed them all down. Now I'm just like plucking things out of the air, but like it makes.
Well, we're not cynical. We've been taking notes over the past 100 years. What have companies like General Motors and every other company done? Yeah. They've automated, and automation could be used to make workers more productive and, increase profits without hurting workers, or it can be used to, allow the bosses to say, okay, all the humans get the fuck out, and we're just going to have the robots do all the work.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sadly what happened. And let's be honest, Microsoft, as we're aware, is a massive computer company that's probably developing some pretty impressive AI that they
are all in on AI.
Put out to the public yet. You know what I mean? That they could use. So. It's probably that. Some of the other.
Anyway,
quite honestly.
Let's just to finish off on the alters. I absolutely love it. The whole AI sort of thing doesn't really bother me too much because they've rectified it and talked about it publicly. Yeah. But Stu, this game, if you stick to it,
I'm going to stick to it. I'll do it.
And I'm not talking about you specifically, but anybody who's listening to this and playing it and going, there is a bit of a slog in this game. It does slow down a lot. But if you stick to it, you get some great rewards. And the act that I'm in now, when I got to Act 3, I was like, well, what else is going to change here? And there is something that changes. There is something that happens. And I'm like, this is impressive.
Keeps you interested.
And I was really shocked at how cinematic it is, how well acted it is, how well written it is. There is a little bit of like science nonsensery, right? Basically, you find this element called Rapidium. And Rapidium is just code word for fucking magic. Do you know what I mean? It's not just fucking magic stuff. And it's like, don't forget you've got Rapidium, which can do all this stupid shit that we can, very good.
Looks magic though. When you find it, it's sparkly and everything.
Yeah. It's cool.
Magical.
And last thing I'll say about it, I have found the absolute perfect trick with this game. Stu, I recommend this. I recommend it. Right. All right. Turn the music off. Fuck that off.
Okay.
Play your own music. I've been playing Interstellar. I've been playing the Moon soundtrack. I've been playing the Tron soundtrack. Right? Fucking hell. It's
soundtrack.
So good. And weirdly, even the Red Dead 2 soundtrack suits this game. Do you know what I mean? It's weird, but it does. So love it. Absolutely love it. The Ultras.
Dead Man's Gone.
It's my game of the year so far, without a doubt.
Yeah, no, I haven't played anywhere near the amount that you've played, but I am really enjoying it. I'm finding it really interesting, and the story's really interesting. And I love the interaction, even with just the single altar I've got, is fascinating.
Yeah.
Because it is like,
it's hard.
What if?
It's hard as well. It's not an easy game, It's not an easy game.
No, I can't imagine it is.
I think the problem with, I think you'll stick with it, Stu. I think Duke. I think you'd appreciate the story, and I think you could watch the cutscenes and stuff, but I don't think you'd like the gameplay. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you'd stick to it. Like the people management thing. I just don't think so.
I like it, though, because I feel like it's a bit of a challenge. The only thing I would say is, obviously, the first altar, you don't actually have any sort of direct input into how you're persuading to help you. It's kind of just done. Do you know what I mean? There's no decision making at all.
No, it's a very linear game. It's a very things are sorted for you.
That is the same all the way through with the different altars.
It's all pretty similar. Like to please him, do this. You know what I mean? Like it's
It would have been nice if it had a little bit more freedom for you to make those sorts of choices or come up with your own solutions. But then I guess it would have slowed down the gameplay. I don't know.
Oh, it would certainly make it more complicated to make, and it's already plenty.
It's already, you're already struggle for time. You know what I mean? I imagine there's reasons why, they never shower, right? You're like, well, they don't, and you've got to build like a toilet. So
very clean.
Like you've got to build a toilet afterwards, and it's optional. So like, where are they shitting? There's things that there's things that they've left out because it's probably just too complicated to weave it all in.
And also,
that's every video game. What game does have people shitting?
The Sims.
I'm saying this, but you'd have to have a lot of what would happen if this happens. What would happen if this happens?
So you've got to make certain choices at some point and cut things off, and I appreciate it. But you know what?
I do.
It's doing a great job with what it's done. I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, I like I say, I'm definitely gonna keep on at it.
You do that.
I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, I hope you finish it. I hope you finish it.
I like the story. The story's hooked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, quantum computing, man. It's kind of interesting. Right, Duke, I guess back to you.
Yeah, I played a demo for a game called Europa. I had downloaded this ages ago, and I this week was like, you know what? I want to play one of these demos. And I actually went looking at what were the biggest ones on my hard drive. So this was one of them. And it's an exploration game. It is gorgeous. When the graphics come up, I think you'll agree that the visuals on this game are freaking stunning. And it's an indie game. Like, I don't really know how many people made it, but it feels like a pretty small game.
Yeah, I played the demo for this. I really liked it.
Did you? Yeah, it's really well made.
It was an X-Fest demo.
It's like a watercolor painting, isn't it? It's lovely.
It is.
Yeah, it's like a
really
Studio
nice
Ghibli
graphics.
movie, isn't it?
It's been developed since 2017, a passion project for the studio by creative director Helder Pinto. Yeah. And the interesting, most of what you're doing is just sort of like running around, climbing up stuff. When you go down a grassy hill, it'll like slide, so you don't have total control over your character when it's sliding.
Yeah.
But you also have this thing on your back which allows you to levitate, and you combine that with a gliding mechanic, and you levitate, or you levitate, and then you start gliding, and then there are these like orbs that will recharge your levitation device, so you can levitate more, and then glide, and then levitate more, and then go get another orb, and then so it's this thing you can keep doing in places. You can just keep levitating and gliding indefinitely.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
You're picking up pieces of a journal left by your grandfather. You're trying to find hidden emeralds. I wasn't blown away to the point where I was like, I've got to have this right now and play it right away. If I had played it during this Steam summer sale, which just ended, I might have bought it on a discount. I put it on my wish list. I really enjoyed it. The one thing that bugged me is that you lose access to the camera at certain times. Like, it'll just suddenly just take your camera away. Right. And you can't really control it very much. The other thing that's a little wonky is the same control to glide is the same one as jump. So you push it to jump and then you hold it to glide, which is fine. But when you jump, it only activates when you let go of the button, which is a little weird, because sometimes you're trying to jump and you have to time it so that you let go of the button when you need to jump, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If you're trying to get across a gap, you don't want to push the jump button too early, because then you won't make it. You gotta push it in a way that
you're fighting with the controls in a way.
You are fighting with the controls just a little bit. It's not too much, and most of the game isn't really based on jumps. It's based on levitating and gliding, so that's a good thing. But early in the game, when you are trying to jump across crevices and stuff, it's a little annoying to have to time it in a certain way. But in general, I was really intrigued by it. The levels aren't enormous, so they're nice to look at. The scope of the game is very big, but it takes you sort of one area at a time through it. And there was one point when it was like, okay, it's not even about refilling your levitation device. It's just about like going through this tunnel, and all you got to do is just keep aiming for the center of the tunnel, and it's just zooming you through it. So it's really kind of creative in the control schemes. The visuals are excellent, as I say. It's pretty straightforward in terms of what you're supposed to do. So there are certain like sort of puzzles, I suppose you could call them, where it's basically just go find 3 glowing things, and then you push this button and it'll open the big door you need to go through. Yeah. So I was very impressed by it. I was really intrigued.
Yeah.
Put it on my wish list. I will play it at some point. You didn't play the whole game, did you, Stu? Just the demo?
No, I played the demo. It was an X-Fest demo, from what I can remember from quite a while back, before it had actually come out.
Sure.
But I was trying to have a quick look at how long to beat, just to see, because I don't.
Yeah, most of the reviews look like they were like 3 or 4 hours. It's not a long game.
It's a very long game.
And that was one of the big criticisms some people had, is that like it's not very long. But I don't really mind that. As we've said about Limbo and Inside, it's quality, not quantity. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm not bothered about any of that stuff.
So the demo's free. It's on Steam. If you got Steam, go check out the demo for free. Europa. It's a very pretty game. The demo will take you maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and it's fun. It's good. I really liked it.
Yeah, it says how long to beat? 3 hours to beat. 3.5 hours for extra. So I don't think there's a lot of extra, whatever that may be.
And I think it's only like, I think it's only like $15. So yeah, it's it's not too expensive. Yeah.
And then next to it on that is Europa Universalis 4.
Oh yeah, that's a the same people who made can't think of it. It's like Civilization, but it's a lot more Crusader Kings.
But to complete that takes 367 hours by comparison.
If you can really even finish it. Yeah.
As a solo.
Paradox Interactive is the company that made that game.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, that's not.
That's a very different game.
So
Europa, thumbs up.
Game. Yeah, I like the demo. I remember it being really cool. I'm also gonna talk about a game that I'm loving at the moment. Can I just say?
Go on.
Which is Clair Obscur, man. This game just keeps on giving.
33.
It just keeps on giving. The story's great. The characters are great. Everything about it is just spot on.
Great.
It's
great.
There's so little I can actually criticize it for.
Go on, give it a bit of criticism. Go on.
Come on, criticize something.
Go on, pick on it a bit. Go on, Stu.
They're not listening. The developers aren't going to hear you.
You don't want to. Everybody. Nobody likes content. You don't want to make these little TikTok shorts. Right, Stu, when I make these little shorts.
What do they want?
No, nobody likes these shorts.
This game is fun.
Where, I love this game. This is great.
Here, I'll say Clair Obscur is a piece of shit. This game sucks.
Yeah, there's your hook.
Fuck this game.
I can't say it, though, because it's so good.
Oh, no, I just said it. I'm going to go viral with that.
You don't mean it. You don't mean it.
Shh, stop ruining my hot take.
Yeah.
I do mean it. I can't stand this game. The characters are boring. The graphics are stupid. The combat's weak.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played it. I don't need to play it to have that opinion.
That's true.
Everything is so good. I am coming to a point, though. And
here we go.
Rarely happens.
I like how Stu's face is like a tiny sliver on the YouTube stream.
I know, it's because I'm lent right over it. I'm trying to get used to when I've got my box, you see. I'm seeing, like, where am I going to sit? That's actually not the reason. I don't know why I'm doing it. But, yeah, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
You know me. I want an easy life. You know, I don't want a challenge. I don't want everything to be difficult. You know, video games for me now, I just want nice story, easy combat. Don't want it to be fucking complicated or hard.
Right.
I'm thinking of putting the difficulty level up.
Oh my god!
I know, because...
Bloody pro gamer over here.
No, I don't think it's that. Even boss battles are easy. You know, I'm not...
Stu's just sitting there with one button. Boop, 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 boop.
Like,
come on.
It's like... It is. I feel like I'm not actually getting much of a challenge at the moment because my characters are leveling up really fast. They've all got really fancy attacks and stuff now and combo attacks and all this, that, and the other. And even though the boss battles still take a while, you know, they're not quick. None of these because they have so much fucking health and shields and stuff.
Yeah. But you want more of a challenge.
Yeah, none of them have even been close to like, oh my god, I only just got through that by the skin of my teeth. You know what I mean?
You're just too awesome. You're dominating.
No, I'm not awesome. I think I've just got it on too easy. I feel like I need more of a challenge.
So the question here is, Mr. Nightlore asks, is there no map?
No, I don't know.
Oh man, Chinny has said over and over again that we like a good map. I might be wrong.
Just a minute. I need to Google this because it might just be me.
But well, it's you and Mr. Nightlore if that's the case, but I don't think it is.
Oh, is he playing it? And he says there's no map either.
Yeah, that's what he said in the chat. There's no map. ? By the way, one of the buttons from my shirt came off.
No, is there no map? Here we go. So wait.
Welcome to the Veteran Gamers Google Cast, where we just Google stuff up. While he's looking that up, I'll tell you, I hate this game. This sucks. It's boring. Graphics look like they're from a PS1.
Okay. I guess I can see. Yeah, I see. That's kind of interesting. So it's done by design. So there's no map Because why would there be a map? Because no one ever comes back.
It's a role-playing game.
No, and no one ever comes back, do they? So no previous expeditions have come back, so you can't have a map.
Yeah, but you draw a map while you're going through the tunnels, and then you leave it for the next poor sucker. That's what you do with a map.
Well, apparently that may happen. Apparently, there's something that happens later in the game.
I called
I'll tell you,
it.
That's what that sounds like to me. It's like the game ship next week. Map department. How we getting on? You know what? We're really far behind. We might have to delay the game.
We're supposed to be making a map? Oh, shit. I thought you said we should take a nap.
Yeah, we've been sleeping for like 4 months, all right?
And we've been streaming it on Twitch. We got 7,000 followers, man.
Or they just went, it's like we decided actually that we don't need a map because, you know, I've been kind of checking out this job for a long time. So why don't we just say like no one's been there before?
Yeah, add it to the lore. Add it to the lore.
No,
right, I'm going to go to bed.
I think that's true because obviously there's something that happens later in the game that provides one by the sound of it looking on Reddit.
Okay.
Oh, spoilers.
I know, yeah. But I like that. I think that's kind of cool because it fits in with the story.
Sure.
And to be honest, and I did say I got turned, you do get, the worst thing that happens is if you're in like a battle arena, you'll have a big battle with some big monsters or whatever. And then you have to try and remember which way you came in.
See,
and which way
I fucking hate that, man. That's one of the things I hate most in a game is like, figure out which way to go now. I was like, fuck off.
But that's the only time. And there are visual cues because save points, they're always a different expedition number. So like the
How
one
about
you come in, so
floating arrow, go here. That's what I want.
No, because it's like a flag and it'll say like Expedition 68 or Expedition 59
Floating
and the exit
arrow,
one has a different
go
number
here.
on it. So yeah, so it does give you visual cues, but you've just got to take notice of them, I guess. But that's the only time I've had a problem is when I've been in a battle and then can't remember which way I came.
God.
I'm old.
Duke, you got a floating pen in your room. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's partly my age and sort of remembering which way I came from. But what usually happens is I'll go the wrong way and I'll think, wait a minute, I think I've already seen this bit of scenery. I've seen it because it's different enough that you can recognize and go, oh yeah, I've been through it. And then I turn around and go the right way. And I'm like,
well, I've always been very good at that, like knowing my way around shit.
Yeah, and it's not that.
I'm
big
just
a
good
deal.
at that stuff, Duke. Okay, whatever.
It's just good at
And
it.
what do you want a good map for then?
You know,
Because I bloody love a good map. I'll tell you what.
I love a map. Period. I love a floating quest indicator.
The altars has a bloody good map when you get out there.
But this is another example similar to the altars, where it is a fairly linear game, to be honest.
Oh.
You know, none of the areas you go in are enormous. You
No.
know? The only time you do get kind of a map is in the overworld bit, is because it has like markers on that tell you where stuff is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You know,
floating
on
markers.
the
Now you got me.
Yeah, you got markers.
Yeah.
It's only when you're in those areas that you don't really get one. But like the fairly linear areas, you never, like I say, I have got confused a couple of times, but I've always found my way eventually.
Well done, Stu.
Oh, if there is a
You're
minor criticism, that would be it. There you go. I've critiqued it.
Yeah.
There you go.
But other than that,
Put that
it's
as a
kind of
hot take on TikTok.
Hot take.
Yeah. Other than that, this is like Chini with the Altars. I think this is my favorite game of the year.
Yeah,
so
a lot of
far.
people have said it. Yeah.
It's just incredible in every
Yeah.
way possible.
Yeah.
Chini, back over to you.
Okay. Well, I have. Let me just transition the thing on the live stream. Let me click the show notes. See what I've played. I've been playing a little bit more of a Rematch. Won't talk about it too much. Rematch is the game.
Football.
It's the joke. It's the joke that everybody makes. Imagine Rocket League but football. Anyway, so made by the Sifu people who are bloody French, and I think
French. I'll tell you what. These French developers at the moment, they're fucking on fire.
they're on fire. They're on fire. I think I'm
Also,
done.
they're fucking on fire.
I think I'm done.
They're fucking.
I think I'm done with Rematch. I'm
Done with Rematch?
Yeah, I'm done.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
I can't be bothered. Like,
Yeah,
because
it's effort. A lot of effort.
I think it's competitive gaming for me. It's tough at the moment. It doesn't.
Because you suck at games, you're not good.
No,
you're not willing to
it's
get
not
good?
that. It's because the required.
Just kidding.
I think I'm more competitive than I let on, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
for me to really compete, for me to compete in something, I want to be good at it, right? If I'm not good at it, I'm not interested, right? And I get my competitive itch from snooker in real life, right? That's where my competitive itch comes from. And I like practicing in snooker. I like playing well in snooker because I want to win. And for me to play a competitive online game, I want to be good at it. But the effort a game requires and the time it requires from me to be good at it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just not prepared to put the time in to be good at it.
And you're not having fun if you're not playing as well
if I'm not playing the win. And that doesn't mean I'm a miserable bastard and I'm calling everybody a big homo.
But it's good to recognize that you want to step away from it rather than play it while you're not having fun. Because I was thinking about this with Rocket League recently. Like, if I focus on rank and I play 6 games and I win 2 and then lose 2 and then win 1 and lose 1, rank speaking, I'm exactly where I was at the start of the hour. And if I didn't have fun during that hour, despite the fact that my rank didn't go up, I wasted an hour. And if I lose more than I win, I end up not just wasting an hour, I have inflicted suffering on myself during that hour.
Made it worse.
If you're only focused on rank. So you have to be able to say, you know what? I didn't improve my rank during that hour, but I had a good hour because it was fun. I scored some goals. I won some. I lost some. And if you can't do that, it's good to recognize, you know what? I'm going to step away from this shit.
I'm done. I really like the game. I think it's great, but I'm done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kudos.
I feel like this game, and I could be wrong here, could be totally wrong, but I feel like some obviously Rocket League players are probably playing this and going, "Oh, it's like Rocket League, but it's actual football." But I feel like the number of players will slowly drop off. And
I think it's got a good life ahead of it. I think it'll do well.
Do we know numbers on Steam?
No, I don't know concurrent players.
I think it'll stay around. I think it'll do well. I hope it does. And I played a ranked match. So I got to you got to be level 5 to play a ranked match. So I played a ranked match.
Wouldn't have a clue.
And it's 5v5 in the ranked match.
Right.
And so that's more people. I'm used to playing 4v4s. 5v5, so it's busier, and you notice the skill difference. That's what did it for me, Duke, was when I was playing in the unranked matches, people were just like messing about and running around As soon as it was a ranked match, people were playing like it was proper football, like making space, getting in the like passing properly and crossing it in. And I was like, okay, this is getting too competitive now, and I have to stop because I want to play it. I want to be good at it, but I don't want to also do that as well. So, rematch. That's all I got to say on it.
So this is interesting. Right now on Steam, 35,600 people are playing rematch.
Yeah, is that good or bad?
Rocket League has 24,000 people.
So there's more people playing rematch.
But
I mean it's newer, isn't it? It's newer.
But here's the other thing. Most people right now are playing Rocket League through the Epic Game Store rather than Steam.
And on console. And on consoles.
And on console, exactly. So it's not exactly this to that. But still, it's an interesting number. Counter-Strike 2 right now, there are 999,000 people playing that. So anyway. But no, I mean, those aren't bad numbers for rematch.
Those Rocket League's numbers are not bad for a game that's 10 years old.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, basically, just to put it into perspective, Rematch had 91,000 for its all-time peak.
Yeah.
And in the last 30 days, it's lost 10,000 players. So it's gone down by 10,000.
I don't know. I think in 5 years' time, there'll be somebody playing this game. Right? I think they'll keep going. I don't wish it any ill fate at all. I think it's a very good game, well made. I like the developer. I like Sifu. It's great, but it's just the competitiveness of it. And Call of Duty is different. Like Call of Duty is muscle memory for me. Do you know what I mean? It's like
well, and there's not a ranking system.
No, there's not a ranking system. It's just leveling up, and it's all muscle memory. Like I'm at a standard with Call of Duty that like I can just play it and I'm enjoying myself, but. So there you are, rematch. All right,
let's jump in. And
speaking of numbers and online competitive games, I was playing somebody yesterday, and he goes, these people we're playing against, they seem really skilled. They probably played like 400 hours of this game. And I was like, I have not played this game for 400 hours.
The amount you should have said.
Last time I checked,
the amount of hours does not equal skill.
It certainly does not in my case. As of today, I have played Rocket League for 5,200 hours.
Wow.
God, that's fucking ridiculous.
That's crazy.
But you know what? I've really enjoyed playing it
Well, that's fine.
most of those hours.
Is that, what's your Skyrim play number? What's that? Is it longer than
I
Skyrim?
can track that because it's I got the script extender. So when I start Skyrim up, it doesn't start it up the way that
right.
Yeah, the usual. It doesn't track it. Now maybe it is installed, so maybe I can still see it, but I don't know. It clocks at 376, but it's got to be more than that. And also, I played it on the console.
Yeah, it's more than that. All right, next.
Just to put it into perspective, that is 216 24-hour days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soon I'll get to a whole year.
Should we talk about Peak?
Yeah, let's talk
about Peak. This is not the Play My Game Bitch, but it was the Play My Game Bitch last week.
And we played it again.
And we said we should have another go at this.
And we did.
Yeah, we did.
And at the same time, we should play this week's Play My Game Bitch because it is also meant to be played with other people.
Yeah.
So first things first, Peak. I should have gone to get the bugle sound because when I got the bugle right away this time, Chinny was like, "I'll bet Duke will go and record the sound."
Christ.
I did not do that, so sorry.
He instantly played it. I mean, it was just instant.
Oh,
It
so
just
much fun.
never
I was a
stops.
little more judicious with it this week.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Not much, but a little.
Let's talk about it. We didn't do great, did we? I mean, Chinny was
No, we
fine,
did not.
but
Yeah. You two died, and I made it all the way to the bloody campsite on my own.
He revitalized us. So for those who don't know, it's a mountain climbing game. You crash on the beach. You got to get up onto the top of the mountain, and when you get to the top of the mountain, there's a statue you can bring back to life your companions who were following you as ghosts. There's I think 4 different biomes you got to go through. We have never made it through the second biome, which is the jungle.
The second one was so difficult, wasn't it?
So difficult.
Is that just me?
No, it's hard.
I mean,
no, it's difficult.
But yes, I jumped for a cliff in the first area. I thought I'd easily made it, and then kind of slid off and fell a long way, and I instantly died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one wrong move is a very easy way to die in this game.
Yeah, it is. And what's kind of funny is you forget that you two can't hear me, and I'm like, oh my god, look, I'm falling. And I'm like, why are you not replying? And then
where's Stu?
All I can hear is you two going, where's Stu gone? And she's like, I don't know. Is he dead? And Stu's like, I don't know. Is he dead? I don't know. Is he dead? And I'm just like, oh god. So I had to hurry along the death process, and then I became a ghost and like, oh, look, he's dead.
It does give you those like Left 4 Dead feelings of like somebody's done something stupid, they're gonna die.
Yeah. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I was literally a goner.
Yeah. Well, this footage on the screen now is us. This is us playing it. I personally like Peak. I'm not averse to playing it again, but I think I'm done.
Yeah, are you done?
Yeah.
I would have liked to have
I'm done.
I would have liked to have got through the second area.
Yeah, I would like. Yeah, I mean, sure, we all like to like things. Do you know what I mean? But
if I felt like we were making more progress with each run, and I don't mean progress like yes, okay, we made it to the top of the first biome, making it to the top of the second biome would be very satisfying. But I don't even mean that. I mean learning things about how to do better, and I don't feel like it's really possible.
Yeah, I think we're getting there. I think the problem is us three don't play games very regularly together. In fact, it's ridiculously rare, right?
Yeah, it is.
And I think if you're the type of gamer that have got a bunch of friends that you play with each other all the time, right? Like the Seal podcast, they play games with each other a lot, right? They play Hunt Showdown, and they used to play PUBG and all this sort of stuff. They play games together a lot. If you got the time to do that, like if your gaming time is right, I'm going to jump on with the boys. That's how you play games. This is fine because then you got the time to do that. We don't play games like that. All three of us don't play socially that much anymore. Our lives have changed, and I think if we were those type of gamers, we'd be like, let's give it another go. Let's give it, 2 hours and 3 hours a night, and we'll fucking crack it.
I feel like the design of it is rogue. I know it's not a roguelike really.
It sort of is a roguelike.
It is sort of roguelike-ish. It's so dependent on like, oh, we finally found a suitcase. I don't like games that are so dependent on skin of your teeth survival at the last second because something appeared that will save you. That just bugs the crap out of me.
And you know, I was at some point I like survived on like 3 pixels of sand. Do you know what I mean? I fell down a thing and like I saw 3 pixels of beige sand which you can stand on and not climb, and I managed to like get my stamina back and climb up the rest of the way. So there is a lot of like, because it's a randomly generated mountain, it's like, oh, I don't know, this makes no sense how I'm climbing this, but it's good. It is fun. I do like it. It's given me we had some laughs. I
like the idea.
Yeah. And if I played, you know, I wouldn't be, you know, if Fraser and all them lot were on it, and and it coincided when I was on, I'd jump on it. It's a good laugh. Yeah. But I just think
that's a good point because
I'm not going to pursue the game. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a huge game. I'm trying to see how many installed files. 7 gigs. You know, it's not
that's
tiny,
mad.
but it's not huge.
That's crazy.
But yeah, no, I mean, and since I now own it, there's no reason not to play it if other people were to jump on. But it's not the type of game I would ever go looking for like a lobby full of randos and be like, hey, let's play.
This is the Stu's laughing because on the video,
I'm laughing at Duke dying.
Yeah. So what happened was I quickly realised. I quickly realised that having Stu as a ghost is my fucking worst nightmare, and also. Then Duke dies, and I was like, no, I've got Duke and Stu as a fucking ghost. This is awful, right? And they're just floating around.
I couldn't bring the bugle with me as a ghost.
Because you look, the ghost kind of looks like a big floaty sperm, right? And they're just floating around with their sunglasses on, going, yeah, you should go left a bit, Chinny. You should go left. So what I'll do, these clips are about, I don't know what they are. They're about 40 minutes. I'll upload them so you can watch them on our YouTube channel of us playing the game.
This was how you survived. This was
it's ridiculous how I survived this. So
because we were like, oh, he's about to die. He's back on the bridge.
I'll upload it on our Patreon and then I'll upload it on our YouTube so people can have a watch.
You do just looking at you going, what are you doing?
Yeah. And I'm literally surviving on 3 pixels on this bridge here. Like, this is ridiculous how I'm doing this. Yeah, good.
I loved it. I mean, I love this game. I think it's brilliant, and it's so much fun to play.
All right.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Next.
Right, shall we talk about the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch!
Play my game, bitch.
Yeah, it's got the Breaking Bad connection.
This is the part of the show where we all play the same game. And it's a different game each week. Right. So that was last week's game that we played again this week. And then this week's game, which we did not play last week, is Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yeah, it is.
Describe the game, Stu. What is it?
It is a game where it's a platformer, and you score points for being the quickest person to get to the goal, but you build the platforms yourself whilst you're going around.
Yeah, there's like
trying to troll each other with what you put into the platform.
There's a gap. Like the first level's 2 rooftops, like one tower and another tower, and you've got to get from one rooftop to the other rooftop, and you're all given the option to choose one random item to jump from. But like some of them are traps, some of them are sticky, some of them are cannons, and like you can help. If you make it too easy, then you all make it and you don't get a point, and if you make it too hard, then none of you make it. So you've got to make it tricky so you can do it but no one else can.
Yeah, that's pretty much the game in a nutshell.
My voice is going, by the way.
That's all right.
And I don't know what else I could say about this game, to be honest, because it felt like once I understood what it was, I got pretty bored with it, because it's like, okay, now it's just kind of, let's see what all the traps do, because some of them are just like, here's a piece of wood with like yellow paint on it or something, and it turns out that's slick, and you'll slip and slide when you touch that wood, and you'll go flying off the edge. It doesn't control super amazing. It's not bad, but it felt so weird, and when I made it across, I was like, yes, I made it across. And then it's like, everyone made it. You suck. No points. And I was like, fuck off. And then most of the time you're just plummeting to your death or getting eaten up by the gears or burned alive by the torches or whatever it is. And it's just,
I felt like you were more positive on it.
I wasn't having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I wasn't having a lot of fun on it.
Like Stu, you were more positive on it, I think, wasn't you?
Yeah, I thought it was funny. You know, I had quite a laugh at some of the stuff that went tits up, but I am inclined to agree with Duke to an extent because I thought about this after I finished playing it, was like, what difference can there be in the levels? Because it's always going to be point A to point B, but there might be a point C as well, or a point D, you know what I mean? But other than that, you're just going to be doing the same things over and over again. And I feel like Duke's right. I think after a certain amount of time, you're just going to start getting a little bit bored of it because you're just doing the same things, but maybe just in a bigger area.
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't played many. We played another map, but we haven't played them all, so we can't speak for all of them. But yeah, I'm not really compelled to play this again. Like, I thought it was like a fun.
It's kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, but I was, you know, there's better co-op games. Do you know what I mean? Like, give me Overcooked any day. That's my
totally.
I love that. But no, it was all right. Platforming felt good. The controls felt good. I'll give it that. Yeah. There was some wall jumping, like, you know, that you can do. That all felt nice and tight and stuff. But I didn't think it was a strong enough concept. I thought, like, you know, this is like one sort of mini game that you would get in a Mario Party. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's and they based the whole game on it. So
yeah, I don't think there's enough content. And even if there's another 20 maps, I can't see how they're going to be different enough to make it compelling to carry on playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
thumbs down on Ultimate Chicken Horse from me.
Yeah, same. Thumbs down, I'm afraid. Sorry. I feel a bit bad because it's not an offensive game. It's fine.
No, it's not terrible. It's just
a bit thin and
sustainable.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of shit, but it's repetitive. That's the biggest issue it's got.
Yep.
Do we know what we're going to play next week?
I was going to suggest Tony Hawk's, isn't it? Tony Hawk's.
There's a demo, isn't there, for 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to suggest that.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4. Now, the thing that I remember about this is, well, obviously we had the remake of Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Yes.
Which were quite faithful to the remakes. This is made by a different developer, this remake.
Ooh.
And 3 is apparently a good reimagining of it. But 4, the problem with Tony Hawk's Skater 4, the original was open world, whereas this remake is not.
Is not. Oh, man.
And they've lost a lot of the soundtracks and things like that. So, yeah, it's not. I've heard not great things about it, but I'm keen. I like a skateboarding game. I like my skateboarding.
It is, by the way, it is fully available on Game Pass now. So it's
is it?
Demo.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the full game's available.
Yeah.
Not
That's
just
fine.
the demo.
Cool.
It can't be as good as Simpsons Skateboarding, but, you know, I'll give it a try, see how it is.
We'll give it a go. Let's give it. I mean, it's going to be.
I'm the only person in the world who likes that game.
Yeah.
Complicated for me, but I'm going to give it a go. I'll see what I can.
Give it a go.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Okay, we do need to kind of move on, I guess.
Yeah, we need to crack on, don't we?
Fine with me. Emails? News?
Yes, let's do emails first. Yeah, there is no real.
That ruled.
Okay. So we have only got one email, but it is a big one, and it is from Jason. And he says this: fasten your seatbelts. We'll take off this ride.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey, veterans.
Hey.
I heard that a GameStop employee stapled a receipt to a Switch 2 box. The console was damaged, and so there was a bit of Staplegate going on." Wait a minute, let's see this.
Why would there be controversy? I would think it's just, so our bad, here's your money back or whatever.
Stapled a receipt to a Switch 2 box. I don't understand what the significance of stapling a receipt to a Switch 2 box is.
Because if the staple went through the cardboard and damaged the screen, that would fuck up
the
your Switch.
console was damaged, and so there was a bit of Staplegate going on. The man in charge at GameStop then had it repaired to auction it off for charity.
Oh my God, $100,000! What the fuck?
Included, he said, if the offer reached 6 figures, it would include his underwear. The bid immediately reached 6 figures, and so Ryan Cohen now has offered this. If it hits 7 figures, he will fly the buyer to Miami to a McDonald's, and he will personally deliver the underwear. Current bid is
Okay, you know what? We can make fun of people watching Narcissus sleep on Twitch. Who the fuck is paying $100,000 for a fucking stapler? What is wrong with people?
No, they're up to $249,000, but it's the Switch and the stapler and his underwear.
You can get a Switch for $500. You can get a stapler for $5. What the fuck is wrong with people?
And you just need to ask him what underwear he wears and just go and buy some. Ah! Really desperate. By the way, in relation to GameStop's investment at this moment, Bitcoin is at $118,000.
Which means nothing unless you got on the ground floor, and if you did, you're just lucky.
So there you go. So yeah, $249,000 for a Switch 2 and a stapler. It's just the weirdest thing. I wonder what charity it's going to.
Probably something that's not actually much of a charity and not making the world a better place.
Me needs money charity.
Exactly.
Anyway, it says, other news, I'm currently teaching my kid to drive, not while typing this, of course. Yeah, that will be a bit dangerous. Yeah. Forza wasn't working out. In real life, we almost hit a mailbox.
Oh, my goodness.
When I was a kid, my dad went with me for 2 quick drives around the block, so I taught myself. What?
What?
Is that a thing?
You taught yourself to drive? That's crazy.
Is that a thing in America? You just teach yourself to drive?
I've never heard of anybody teaching yourself to drive.
Sure.
Now, they do have driver's ed classes, so maybe he learned some of it in school. I guess he did.
Advice for the young at heart, that would be Chinny. Mike, E.T. Chin, you still telepathically connected to the UAPs? Anyone? Anyone know what that means?
No.
The unidentified aerial phenomenon, also known as UFOs. They call them UAPs now. I don't know what he's talking about, telepathically connected to them.
Have you had a UFO encounter, Ginny?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why there'd be a UAP telepathic link.
Yeah, I'm assuming
What's going
you must
on?
have had one. I don't know.
It's Jason Gallagher email. We have to try to decipher what the fuck he's talking about.
Anyway, he continues because as far as we know, Chinny hasn't had a UFO encounter, but maybe he has. We don't know. When I was a kid, I had Superman the Underoos.
Oh yeah.
Added a towel for a cape, then they sell Mario ones at JCPenney. No need to fly to McDonald's in Miami. Just buy online. That's what I said. Just get everyone's. Is that desperate for someone's underwear? Just buy some. Don't know. Incidentally, I know a story about Superman underpants because my dad used to wear a guy. My dad was a steel erector, so he used to do roofing on, 40, 50 feet up roofs.
No high vis, no safety, just
no safety, nothing. And his mate fell off.
Oh yeah.
Fell quite a long way. Landed.
And that's how he got the job.
Yeah, landed in a duck pond. Really seriously injured himself. Obviously got rushed off to hospital because he'd fallen about 40 feet into a pond. And he had Superman underpants on, so there you go.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
He obviously didn't help him fly, though. It didn't work.
No. I'm going to see that tomorrow.
Are you going to see it? I've heard mixed stuff. People saying it's good. People
I don't care what you've heard. I'm going to see it.
Go and see
I don't like the
think.
the superhero movies really. Like the Marvel films are fine. I like the Infinity War and the Endgame. I thought they were cool, but I thought I was Superman when I was a child.
Did you?
Yeah, because like my dad was ginger, my brother's ginger. I'm like, in about, I reckon, another year, they're going to sit me down and go, Mike, we found you in a spaceship on Woodcross Park,
yeah,
right?
you're not actually biologically.
And there is school photos of me, right?
Yeah.
And I used to be obsessed about doing.
Put one on the stream.
No, I used to be obsessed about doing the curl in the middle of his head.
Curl in front of his hair, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And I was obsessed with it, right? I was like, right, I've got to do this curl. I said to my mum, I was like, I got to do this curl. And then I thought it looked cool, right? And I thought it looked exactly like Christopher Reeve's, hair.
Yeah.
And then when you look back, I'll try and dig out the photo, but not now, but another time. when I look back, it looks like Hitler's moustache has just moved up a bit. Do you know what I mean? It's just like this square like thing here. It's just awful. It's just awful. And I insisted, look, every school photo, I was like, yeah, do that. I'm Superman. I'm Superman, baby.
You're going to like this. I used to go to school with a lad who was obsessed with Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely obsessed. Had like a bad replica suit and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
Was fully in. And do you know what he took up as a hobby? He took
Impersonator?
up as a hobby. No, snooker. He took up snooker. Why do you think someone who was obsessed with Michael Jackson...
Is it in one of his music videos? There's a table, but it's not a snooker table. It's a there's a billiards table in one.
To do with that.
In one of his videos, there's a billiards table because it's got no pockets, so it's a true billiards table. Yeah.
It's something physical and something you do when you play snooker that he wanted to do because he thought it would change something in his appearance.
Okay. The bum chin.
Yeah, he thought by playing snooker he could get a dint in his chin.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't. But he, like, in his 15-year-old head or whatever, 14-year-old head, he thought, if I play snooker enough, eventually I will get a dint in my chin.
Yeah.
I'll get a bum chin. So I look more like Michael Jackson.
I mean, if you want to impersonate Michael Jackson, playing snooker would be very low on the list for me.
Yeah, it would.
Do you know what I mean?
It would. But
hey,
go figure.
And did it work? Does he have a bum chin?
No, did it work? He didn't look any different.
Did he not get a century break? Did he get any good at snooker?
No, he got pretty good at snooker, from what I can remember. He got pretty good at snooker, but he never developed a bum chin.
No.
Okay. Bitcoin just hit $109.
Yeah.
I remember in your first years of podcasting, it was considered a joke, fake money to some, and it still is. Meanwhile, all those investors from 2009 are buying Staples and other rich man's underwear at McDonald's. You heard it here first. Fuck you, money. Is it $109 or is that meant to be $119,000? I don't know.
Duke?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the actual value of Bitcoin at this point. I just know all the horrible things that have been done in its name and with it, and all the fraud that goes on in that area, and I'm just never going near it.
I
saw something on
far away.
I saw something on Reddit where somebody bought $7,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2011, and he never did
really
this. No, this you can see, because you can see every transaction with Bitcoin. You can see everybody's transaction.
It's on the blockchain.
It's
man.
on the blockchain.
That's what the blockchain's about,
so somebody bought $7,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2011. Stu, how much do you think he just withdrew it this year, this month? How much do you think it was?
I think it was something stupid like 1.2 million. I'm going something down.
1.2 million. Duke?
5 million.
You are unbelievably low.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculously low.
300 million.
Still low.
500 million.
Double it.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Wow. Well, I hope it makes him happy, because a lot of rich people do not seem very happy.
Okay.
Elon Musk ain't happy.
It must help though.
It appears Jason.
You sure have a funny way of showing it.
Can I just say, it does appear Jason missed a zero off. It is actually valued at £86,000.
So somebody, I mean, look, how much do you wish you could go back to 2011 and go, I'll just put a little bit of money in it?
I'll just
buy one money. I wouldn't be a teacher.
Just one
That's
Bitcoin
true.
will be fine.
That's true.
One Bitcoin. That's all you need, just one.
You can't be happy if you have no money, but at a certain point, it flatlines. You will not become more happy the more money you have.
What are you talking about? Kanye West seems perfectly healthy.
Yeah, he's just rolling in joy. He's just radiating happiness. Diddy, so happy.
Yeah.
Such a happy, fun person with
chappy.
all his money. Yeah.
Madness.
Yeah.
It's $119,000 or £86,000 they're worth currently for one Bitcoin.
Anything else in Jason's email?
Yeah, onto other weird and delivering. I work with men my age that are negative about anything different, yet they are loving Death Stranding 2.
Okay.
Oh, weird. Anyway. It's good to see Oasis flying again, but meanwhile there are flash floods hitting the same people over and over and over again. I guess I'm just trying to say, get it in, get weird, and fasten your seatbelts. Life is what you make of it. Live life, enjoy risk, but don't be stupid. Play weird games, spend some money on real underwear. It could go up in value depending on what you do with it. Together we'll fly. Cheers, Jason.
All right. Well, thank you, Jason. We always love hearing from you.
We do. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, Oasis, did you see the thing about Heaton Park, Ginny?
No.
So somebody figured out...
Speaking of things that make people happy.
Don't care about Oasis, whatever.
No. This is kind of funny. Someone figured out there was a hill within the park that you could sit on and watch the concert for free. So all these people turned up to watch it for free from this.
Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that?
Because people do.
Why would you want to watch two arrogant pricks?
But here's the best bit.
I've seen Oasis. I saw Oasis' last ever gig. I've seen them.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Whatever.
So anyway, people in the crowd who were incensed at the fact they'd paid fucking God knows how much for their tickets.
Yeah.
And there were people watching it free. Phoned the police and was like, "There's people who are watching it for free."
Neil Brennan said, "White people got snitch in our DNA."
For free.
Just enjoy the show. If you're enjoying the show, you're enjoying the show. What do you care about those people over there? God damn it. We're worrying about other people.
Guess what happened, though?
The cops came and shot people.
No, the cops went, it's a public park.
Yeah, what can they do?
It's outside of the area of the concert. There's nothing we can do. Suck it up.
Yeah.
They want to watch it for free.
That's the right answer. Thank you, cops.
It used to happen at Living Festival, right? Living Festival show on the front, but it's all like fenced off. But people used to sit outside of it with the picnic listening to the concert because it was like, they could still hear it perfectly well. They might not be able to see who's playing, but they could hear it. So they used to sit there and have a picnic and listen to whoever was on the concert. So it's just the way it is, isn't it? When you play in a public place,
tough titties, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it is. It is. Suck it
on.
Right, we have got some speak pipes, so I will pass over to Duke for those.
Yeah, but first we've got to get the Simpsons moment here. Hang on one second. I almost got it. Here we go.
There you go.
Hey, they're trying to learn for free. Get them.
Yeah.
That's the Simpsons. Perfect. Flawless. No notes. Speak pape time.
Speak pipe.
The Duchess is walking around upstairs, and the dog is like, "Hey, maybe she'll come take me out." And he's going over, sitting in the back of the hall, like, "Oh, come get me, Duchess." All right, so I'm boring Chinny. Apparently, he's going away. All right, here comes the first speak pipe. It is speak pipe number 763. It came to us 9 hours ago, and it's from Saint Diesel. Oh wait, I need to turn up the sound on these.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. We're gonna get a copyright strike again.
Dance.
Hey, retro gamers. Nostalgia can be a powerful
Okay, shush.
thing, and I thought I'd go in search of it on two fronts yesterday. I took a little trip over the Northumberland border to the small village of Ponteland, which I haven't been in for maybe 25, 26 years, end of the 90s sometime. And it was a very hot day, the sun was shining, the birds were chirping.
Is this not the one you played last week?
Maybe. It sounds kind of similar, but it says 9 hours ago, so I don't think it is.
Weird.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll call into one of the 4 or 5 pubs they've got in Ponteland and have a ploughman's lunch.
No, this is not.
But it appears they don't do that anymore. It's gone the way of meals like chicken in a basket, scampi and chips. It's all high-end, expensive food in pubs seemingly now. So I thought, well, today, Sunday the 13th of July, I'll make myself a ploughman's lunch at home. And I got the ingredients yesterday.
Nice.
What have I got? What have I got here? Salad tomatoes, celery, pork pie, some sliced ham, got some nice red apples, got a few small sweet white pickles, and I got...
Welcome to the Veteran Gamers, where people just describe their lunch.
An uncut crusty loaf of bread, so I'm going to make that shortly. And I just thought, well, is there a sight, a sound, a smell, a song, a TV show, a film, and that sparks off nostalgia for you? Maybe you've got some food that sparks nostalgia as well, and that is it.
I don't really know if there's a food that does that or a smell, really.
not so much food, but for me, songs definitely do.
Nostalgia.
I feel like,
is it nostalgia?
Yeah, I think songs are great for nostalgia.
But I think he's asking food.
No, he said that there's a song, food, film, TV show. He said anything. But yeah, Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai. I took that and Mosley Shoals by, what was that group called? Ocean Colour Scene. You know, I had a CD Walkman. You remember the CD Walkman?
I never had a CD Walkman. They were too jumpy.
They were terrible. If you walked anywhere with them, they just used to skip.
I always had a cassette one. They were so much better.
But they were fine when you were stationary.
Yeah, but like a Walkman. It's a fucking Walkman, Stu. You walk with
it's
it.
in the name, Walkman.
We went to the Caribbean on a holiday. I'd never been to the Caribbean before. Went to the Dominican Republic. This is going back. Oh, God. We were probably... I'm trying to think, were we even married at the time? I'm not even entirely sure we were married. So we were quite young, probably in the early 20s. And yeah, I took that CD. I took that. And I can... Every time I hear that song, you know, any songs off either of those albums, that's like Caribbean Beach.
Yeah.
You know, lying in the sun, sunbathing, sweat accumulating in my belly button because it was so fucking hot and humid. And that's all and it's so vivid. You know, when something's super vivid. So whenever I hear any of those songs off either of those albums, that's instantly what I think of. And I think it's cool that your memories link stuff like that. And smells, you know, and if you smell of coconut oil, you know, like coconut suntanning oil. My dad we used to go take us to Spain on a holiday, and he used to slather himself in Factor 2 coconut oil because he was outside like week after week in the summer at home. We always had skin like leather anyway. So he never used to put anything more than a Factor 2 or Factor 4 on. But the smell of coconut oil, I am literally back there in, you know, Costa del Sol or whatever with my mum and dad on holiday. Just that smell of that. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So what about you two guys?
I mean, I don't know. I think gasoline, the smell of gasoline provides some nostalgia. I used to really like the gasoline scratch and sniff stickers. For some reason, gasoline was the one that I liked.
Is that
you
even
ever
a
have
thing?
scratch and sniff Snickers? Yeah. There used to be these stickers that you scratch them and then they smell like grape or
but
banana.
It was usually
or
like grapes or...
Well, I know. For some reason, I really like the gasoline smell. I don't know.
I can't believe there was a gasoline.
Are you yanking my noodle?
No, I am
Is
not.
that really
this
true?
This is the kind of weird kid I was.
No, but how is that even available? Here's just if that smells of petrol.
I want to be in that meeting. We need more. We need more smells. Like what we got. Gasoline.
We don't have a pineapple one yet. No.
Gasoline.
Fred, what do you got? Gasoline, man.
If it was in the
kids
UK,
are gonna want to sniff gasoline.
If it was in the UK, it'd be paraffin. Here, I'm one that smells of paraffin. There you go.
Yeah.
It's just fucking weird.
Yeah. Here's the other one. When I was a kid in like high school, I remember staying up late to the point where the TV station would go off the air, and the local station WCJB TV20 Gainesville, Florida, Lake City, Alachua. They would so they had this like at the end of the broadcast day, they would have this video that would play on a this little short video that was like scenery from around the area, sunset, this boy playing with a puppy, and then they were playing the national anthem in the background real quiet while they were saying like WCJB is broadcasted this such ohms and this amount of broadcast radius and licensed by the Federal Communications Commission. Thank you for watching and have a good night. And that video, I found it on YouTube recently, and it's like, oh, it's so comforting because I knew it was the end of the day and like I had outlasted the TV stations. So I was like, yes. So it's a weird video, but that's one that does it for me.
I mean, another one for me is we used to have every Friday night at home, like when I was a kid growing up in my teen, like more in my teen years, I guess. I would my mum and dad used to go out on a Friday night to the pub, and it was the only night my mum ever went to the pub with my dad. It was like he used to go every night on his own, but then on a Friday it was like, oh, we go to the pub together on a Friday. And she would let us choose a movie, and my mate would come and do a sleepover, and we would, choose a movie, and we'd watch a movie or whatever. But the one that always stands out was A Nightmare on Elm Street. because we were
Lovely.
probably
Great parenting.
I know, yeah. We used to get a lot of horror movies.
We're going to the
loads
pub.
of
Watch
horror movies.
this.
Watch this.
And we weren't very old. I don't know. I'm trying to think. When did that come out originally? But I think it was probably about 14, 15. And there was me and my mate, and there was a couple of girls came round as well to watch it with us. And they just screamed the whole way through the movie. And we sort of were a little bit scared, but, you know, we were like, oh, yeah, it's fine. I don't know why you're screaming. It's fine. But I always think, whenever I watch Nightmare on Elm Street, I always think of that night, you know, like, sat there watching it, two girls screaming their heads off while Freddy Krueger was butchering people on screen, so there you go.
Yes.
So, yeah, I love anything like that. I love sort of things that trigger memories. I think it's kind of cool, personally.
Yes.
Have you got any, Chini? Did you mention one?
No, I've never been nostalgic ever in my life.
Is that true? Never ever? Nothing...
I know. Well, I smell something that reminds me of when I'm younger. I instantly delete that file. I delete it. I have no emotions.
Okay.
I don't know. Fucking everything reminds you of everything, doesn't it? I don't know. Like I put
some things are stronger than others.
to quote Socrates, I know I do. I'm fucking Socrates. Everything reminds you of everything.
Everything reminds you of everything.
Yeah, fucking Mark Twain, that bitch.
Yeah.
You know, I put sunscreen. What do you call it? Sunscreen, but I don't know what you fucking call it. On myself today because I was outside building that stupid dumbass shed, and and I was like, oh, holiday. Do you know what I mean? It's like sun cream smells like holiday, doesn't it? I was like, oh, I'm on holiday. I suppose music. There's a gaming related one. The song by the Beastie Boys, Intergalactic. Right.
Yeah.
Always.
What game is that from?
It's not from a game, but me and my mates were obsessed with a game called Blast Corps on the N64. Not a big popular game. It's on the Rare Replay. It's on there. I've never played it since. It's a game where you just sort of destroy buildings with your vehicles. It's really hard. But we were just obsessed with it. And we were playing Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys while playing.
Don't you tell me to smile. Sit around and make it worth your
while. There we go. Another copyright strike. So so that song is very, very. And the other one, which is very weird, right? And I don't even know what game this is, right? And I don't play these games anymore. But it was like a motocross game, right? I'm gonna Google this as I'm speaking about it. It's a motocross, motorbike game where it was on the PC and you rode on the Great Wall of China, right?
Oh.
And it was for the PC. It was like a cheap, I got it like a tenner from Game. I don't know why. I just was like, yeah. I don't know. I think it's. I can't find the name of it, but.
Anyway, there was a game where you rode on
I was doing that,
and it had a song,
and it was really fast paced and everything. And I must have had the radio on, and the song came on, and it was "Living the Vida Loca" by Ricky Martin. And I remember as a kid thinking, this song is the most perfect fit for this game I have ever known in my life. And it was like, because it was really high energetic, like level. I was riding this, and I was doing all these jumps, and I was like, living the beat. I was like, oh, this is cool, man. So yeah, that song always reminds me of that. But I don't know what game it was. I have no idea. It's apparently Google says Motor Racer 97, which. Seems could to be. Yeah, they could be this. It could be this. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it could be this.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, there's our nostalgia. Thank you, Saint Diesel. We got one more speak pipe from Jacinta. Oh yeah, this came 8 hours ago. So yeah.
My name is Jacinta.
Let's have a listen to this one. Now I turned the volume back down on my sound effects. Let's hope that this is at a decent volume. Maybe I'll pump it up if I need to.
Hi guys,
it's
Jacinta here. Long time no speak pipe. I haven't been playing games or listening to gaming podcasts. I've been like focusing on my career, which is kind of ill. But anyway, it's the holidays, and so didn't have much else to do. And so I thought I'd play some games, and I gave Once Human a go because Duke recommended it.
Right.
And I'm completely addicted and don't want to do anything else and don't want to go back to work and fuck my career.
Yeah,
that's not
it.
Yeah,
that's good.
I think that's what you should definitely do.
I guess. But I also got to play with Duke, which was really fun, and like orcs, because I'm orcs. but it was the best fun. All right, so bye.
Yay.
Duke was right.
Duke was right. Oh, snap. I need to make a sound clip out of that. Yay. Thank you, Jacinta. Love hearing from you. Love playing with you. One of these days I'll get back on it with you. Been a few days, but yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jacinta.
Is there a game somebody else has recommended to y'all recently?
By the way, Jacinta, Rosa is still wearing her Bluey outfits that you bought her. She loves wearing them all the time. And she calls Bluey Daddy Robot because we've got a Bluey book where I think she gave it to us actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I think she bought it us. And it's like a Daddy Robot episode of, you know, Bluey's daddy's like pretending to be a robot, and she calls Bluey Daddy Robot because of that book. So she doesn't call it Bluey. It's like, it's Bluey. She goes, Daddy Robot. Anyway.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to do what you tell her.
No.
She's her own person.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
She's saying like full sentences now, by the way. She's like, yeah.
It doesn't take them long once you get going. And
yeah.
then like,
she never stops talking.
I wish she'd shut up.
Yeah, she never stops talking. Come on, Daddy. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Come on. And she wouldn't leave the car. She's like, Daddy car. I want to get in Daddy's car. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yep.
Get out of the car.
All right, well, that's it for the speak pipe. So now it's time for some shout outs.
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
I'm gonna shout out Connor for doing our social media on Twitter.
Yay,
Much appreciated.
Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
I'm going to shout out Jacinta and Antonio for playing games with me this week. I'm going to shout out Jason Gulliher for sending an email, and Derek Signs or Saint Diesel for sending a speak pipe, and Jacinta again for sending a speak pipe. Thank you, everybody. Everybody listening.
I'm going to shout out Chinny and Duke for playing games with me this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also going to shout out not Derek because I kind of like a trip down memory lane. I always find that kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Antonio for getting married. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. Massive shout out to Antonio.
Yeah. Stag.
And a not shout out for not inviting us. That's the only.
It's all right. You can have a backward stag. The stag after the wedding.
I need a backward stag.
A backward stag. Stag.
What the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations, regardless of the fact you didn't invite us. But congratulations.
You've managed to convince somebody to spend their life with you.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
right.
Well
and she seems pretty
You're
cool.
winning.
So.
Winning at life.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it, isn't it, guys? Is that it?
That's a show. That's a
Thanks
show.
for listening, everybody.
Put it in the can.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the email, Chinny, that was directed at you? Just checking.
No. Oh.
So
yes.
The yeah, you have. So you're aware. I don't need to tell you then. I was just
I haven't done anything about it, but yes, I have done. I have seen that.
You are aware.
Sounds mysterious.
It's the Continuum podcast. I did. Yeah, I need to reply to it.
Oh, okay, that one.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you what.
So
I'll do that
Kyle,
now. I'll forget.
You've heard it on here.
Forget, yeah.
He is aware of it.
I'll do it now. I'll do it now.
He's aware. Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
This concludes our broadcast day. WCJB TV20 in Gainesville, Florida is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate on Channel 20 with an effective radiated power of 2.8 million watts.
There you go. That's the thing.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.
And there's another show.
There's another show.
Go on in the bag. Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
Put it in the
I
can.
think the dog needs to go out, man. He keeps pacing around. I gotta go take the dog out.
Needs a win.
Yeah, tell the dog out. He's like, give me a
Have
walk,
a good week, people.
All right.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.
See you later.
Say bye to the stream, Stu. Say bye to the stream.
Bye, stream. God, it's so hot.